Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Josh Price and today we are going to be watching the Lincoln City versus Huddersfield Town match, which is live on Sky Sports Plus. So I have got my laptop with me and I'll be keeping everyone up to date on what the score is. So yeah, it'd be nice if you guys could come and watch while the game is on. So let's just see how Town get on. Last time I think we played Lincoln, it ended in a 2-2 draw at the John Smiths. So am I expecting a win today? No, I'd probably say maybe a 1-0 to Lincoln or a 1-0 draw. If Town start off on the right foot, on the front foot, should I say, we can win this and get back into the playoffs. Town just went down in the penalty area. Well, Josh Karoma did. Went down in the penalty area. Let's just hope we can somehow manage to get a result here. I'm just going to put the stream on my laptop, so if anyone does comment, I can see the comment on my screen. So yeah, guys, if you want to comment, please don't hesitate to send a message on the stream. That'd be much appreciated. So yeah, turn the volume down. I don't want any but yeah, let's just see if I can move my a tripod. There we are. So yeah, it'll be nice if Town could somehow manage to get a result here and get back into the playoffs. Not many Town fans in Lincoln, by the looks of it. Which, to be honest, it doesn't really surprise me, in all honesty. It doesn't really surprise me. So, let's just see. So I've got the comment section up, so if anyone wants to comment, that'd be much appreciated. Yeah. Not playing bad knocking play at the moment. Just can't give Lincoln that much. That was a high foot. Not doing too bad, I guess. Would like to find better reasons for why they did so badly at the weekend, but he said it perhaps just was that. I'm just going to go and put Foot Mob on just to see any live results. I've been trying to get onto some YouTube stuff at the moment, just trying to get just keeping everything kind of like organised, because I've got my laptop now, I've got my MacBook Pro, just so I can keep everything sorted. I don't know what I've done with the banner, but I definitely don't need that on. Let me sort this out. First game he was in charge was that 5-1 victory over Crawley. It's the first time in 9 years that they'd scored 5 goals in a league game. Academy manager stepping up to oversee the senior side after Michael Duff was sacked following 10 months as head coach. Here's Turton. Looks alright at the moment. Just getting all this. To the moment, yeah, current live score is 0-0. So there we go. We're back up and running now. Now I'm going to go to Foot Mob, and I'm going to keep the tab up, and I'm going to keep everything up, so I don't have to keep switching. I'm just going to see how everything goes. Wrexham are winning 1-0 already by the looks of it. Wrexham are winning 1-0. And who are they playing? They are beating Burton Albion. Cambridge United 1-0 in the 4th minute. Dobson has scored. So Wrexham really hope Wycombe lose or draw against. Who are they playing now? I don't know who they're playing. Wycombe are playing Shrewsbury Town today. That's 0-0 at the moment. So Wrexham 1-0 up with George Dobson's goal. Takes Wrexham up to 80 points after 40 games played. We've got to put it in mind that Wycombe are played 39 games this season. So there's a game in hand for Wycombe. Cambridge United have got Shrewsbury Town next. So that'll be very, very interesting for the league table. Okay, all matches. I don't need anything on here because Bristol, Barnsley, Exeter. Right, let's close this.
We'll give him the opportunity to look at different centre backs and have a look at some pairings as he considers what might happen next season. Breaking down for them.
Right, so I can see literally everybody and everything here. Not bad. So if anyone's got any comments, that'd be much appreciated. I can see the comments on the comment section at this moment in time. So if you want anything, any comments, please don't hesitate to put any in the comment section. So all is good. Where did I put that code ball? Gaggy.
The throw, and he'll get it as well. Seen him get forwards 2 or 3 times already in these opening minutes. Scribala looking for changes here this evening. Said he was really looking forward to seeing how Joe Gardner would do. It's his first start since from Nottingham Forest here tonight. Player that he says has impressed him plenty, but a different challenge for him here, having to influence and impact the game from the off.
Not bad. Excuse me. Excuse me. So yeah, 8 minutes. Been pretty 50-50. Not many fans in Lincoln tonight. Huddersfield Town wise, I don't blame them because of the way that we've been playing recently. So yeah, we'll just see. I don't know. I don't really expect us to get a result here. As long as we score one, I don't really mind. But we need a win. We do need to win. I want us to win. I don't think we're going to win. My heart says we're going to win, but my head says we're going to draw 1-1.
Forest are aware of that as well, hinting that perhaps they may have a longer-term future at the club.
Let's just put this on X live. Oh, it's locked me out again. There we go, we're in. We're in.
Still settling down. Lincoln certainly had hopes, didn't they?
I can go onto my profile on X
brilliant run at the end of last season, 16 games unbeaten, saw them fall just short of making it into the top six that they formed this season. Really has fallen away, just 6 victories for them. It's 26 league games now. Not good news early in the night for Huddersfield. Leyton Orient
are 1-0 up against Burton Albion.
Scoring after 10 minutes. Leyton Orient just a couple of places behind them coming into the night in the league table. Looking to dispossess Josh Ruffles, one of the 4 changes that was made tonight. Both managers making 4 alterations from their weekend lineups. Jonathan Hartley brings so much experience into the Huddersfield side. Neatly worked and a chance to drive forwards here for Koroma. Huddersfield have themselves a corner.
Good.
He's on top of his game.
Not playing bad, Josh Koroma, at the moment.
Difficult player to deal with, and he's posed a few problems early on so far. And Wiles standing over this corner. Corner hung up towards the edge of the 6-yard box, and it was emphatically punched away by George Wickens. Sent back into the penalty area, and header is poor and certainly not away. Best defending there from Adam Jackson. It's Huddersfield to keep the pressure on here. Pop goes down. Looked as if he was in some discomfort, but the game went on. Cross comes in, seeking Taylor. Just skipped in front of him. Taken in by Wickens, who wastes little time in looking to set Lincoln on their way.
Town really trying hard to go on the attack here. Holding ball way too much. Goes down. Callum Marshall goes down.
Impressive season, Callum Marshall. So this again here as the ball came into the box. It broke the weight of Callum Marshall, but he just lost his footing. Huddersfield's leading scorer, as I mentioned so far this season.
Not bad at the moment. We're not doing too bad. Callum Marshall's on the attack. Gets pushed to the floor.
Stay in play. Marshall still scrapping. And Rowan, his touch stays in play.
Town really on a strong attack here. With Ollie Turton going.
Turton. Just a bit scrappy down in this corner. Rowan goes the way of Lincoln. Proved Callum Marshall, it seems, this season. He had a loan spell at West Brom in the second half of the last campaign, but really struggled to get any game time. He only had 3 substitute appearances, and here for Ricardo to just come over to the touchline, something that he's found on the pitch that he wants cleared away.
Town fans not happy with how the throw was distributed. Oh, come on, Town. I think these are beatable today. Looking at this.
Nibbling away, but Hackett does well to find Tom Bayliss, who looks to send it forward, and find James Collins.
Oh, Josh Karoma. Was that Kasumu? I can't tell.
Pulled back.
Okay.
Too much goal-mouth action. Opening 16 minutes of the game. Just the one attempt at goal so far, which has come from Huddersfield, the side who have had the most attempts at goal in League One so far this season. 520 coming into the night.
Go on, Kasumu. Kasumu's running with the ball here.
Strong burst forward.
Strong attack. Passes it out wide to Karoma. Karoma's going to try and cut it in. He needs some help, support here.
Forced to go all the way back into their own half. They've enjoyed 60% of the ball so far this evening. Forwards by Wiles, but it's a move which breaks down. Wickens has to get it away quickly with Taylor to apply pressure.
Back to Lee Nichols. Oh, goodness. Lincoln putting some good pressure on our defence. Just the second product, which should be the final product, is just really weak. God, it really is.
Room to advance into here, but it's a loose pass by Gardner.
Balls everywhere here.
Driving forward,
oh shit!
Across,
balls everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
To step forward when he can, Sean Rowan.
Good knocking play, but no putting it that high if you can't get to it. Heading it on the floor, Matty Pearson, straight to Lincoln City player.
Towards the edge of the Huddersfield penalty area.
Lincoln puts the ball in.
Looks to cross, and it's a cross which is dealt with, but
headed by who? Volker. Yeah. It's not that right. Come on, Tom. Come on. Oh, come on. Lincoln corner.
Corner towards the back post, and Lee Nichols went down inside his 6-yard box, and referee blown by Ruben Ricardo. Backed into his own players, really, there. Tussling going on with Jordan Nakama. Down at the moment. This is how it happened this week. Going in to make the challenge, and he was just caught by Kasumu. A loose, hanging right foot there. He's just going to get a talking to from Ruben Ricardo. "20 minutes in, Lincoln yet to register. Touching the opposition area. Could that change now?
Yeah, good defending.
The free kick, and Huddersfield managed
somehow failed Hoof, but
perhaps an opportunity to break it. Marshall putting plenty on his ball.
Who's that?
The chase is on now.
Karoma.
And Karoma battling, and it's Rowan who got the final touch.
Corner. Town. Yeah. Karoma went down, and the Lincoln player picked it out for a corner.
Let's give Huddersfield the opportunity now from this set piece.
Come on, Town, get it in.
Plenty of height on the deliveries. Headed down by Jackson.
Terrible shot.
Some way so by David Kasumi. Floated it, almost guided towards that back post, and Kasumi never got himself over the ball here. Disappointing effort from him. Second attempts at goal. So far for Huddersfield, neither have hit the target. Some testing games to come themselves. Huddersfield, they to take on Wickham and Stockport in the run-in, and they played Leighton Orient at home on the final day. Games against teams down at the bottom as well. Burton scrapping for their lives at the moment.
Oh, come on. Stupid fouls you should be giving away.
Was saying before this game here today that really know what they would face.
Ooh, interesting. Interesting scorelines at the moment. Exeter City 1, Barnsley 0, Leighton Orient 1, Burton Albion 0, Wrexham 1, Cambridge United 0, Crawley Town 1, Peterborough United 0, Rotherham United 1, Northampton 0, and Birmingham City 1, Bristol Rovers 0. Not bad scorelines so far at all. None that really affect us, to be honest.
Kick comes in, drops on the edge of the area to Rowan, who tries to fire through the crowd, but the whistle already gone forward offside.
Okay.
So all inside the penalty area as well, with a couple of Huddersfield players down, one of whom is Matty Pearson.
So let's see what that means for the table then, shall we?
As you see this free kick coming in once.
Yeah. Because Leighton Orient are winning, it pushes us further out of the promotion playoffs. We're 8th now. We've only won 2 in 5. We're sitting on 62 points. Leighton Orient are currently sitting on 62 points with a better goal difference. So if we lose this, those games, that game on Saturday and the game on Tuesday, are massive.
With two for company over on the far side, and Lincoln who emerge with possession.
Charlton winning 1-0.
Back there, Hamilton, who groans around the stadium as it transpired, and an aimless ball forwards. 25 minutes played here at NER Stadium. Lincoln have an attempt at goal, not offering a great deal of attacking threat, but Huddersfield haven't offered too much themselves.
Charlton are 4th on 72 points.
Who's been busy? Marshall takes over.
Stockport winning.
Work by Collins.
Peterborough United have just equalised. Yet Charlton are beating Mansfield 1-0 away from home.
It's been a theme of the season, perhaps, is that they don't create too much, but they are mightily efficient in front of goal. XG of 45, but they have scored 8 more goals. And that particular metric, which is the 5th best performance against expected goals in League One.
I think Stockport have just taken the lead. Yep, Stockport have just taken the lead, 1-0 against Stevenage.
You can see numbers from the game so far. Limited goal-mouth action. Huddersfield enjoying a share more of possession as Ruffles turns it back to Lee Nichols, who had to get that ball away sharply. Jackson wins the header. Now,
Go on, Taylor! Joe Taylor! Oh, for sake, man.
Opportunity for Rowan to step in. Did he keep the ball in play? That he did. The arguments and the protestations on the Huddersfield players. Really good defensive work from Sean Rowan. Header bounced upon by Wiles, who fed it through to Taylor, who couldn't quite take it with it. Pursuit to Turton.
Lincoln have just got the ball back on a very dangerous attack. Well defended by Ruffles. Kept in by Karoma. Ran in from an offside position.
Goes up against Huddersfield for the first time this evening.
Come on, Tam. We really need to win this to get into the playoffs.
Away with Marshall. That could be one of the key battles here this evening. Rowan gets the free kick. Flag raised once again. It's a stop-start game so far. Not a great deal of rhythm to it. Escobar felt that his side competed really well at the weekend. Just needed to offer a bit more threat themselves. Those his words after the game, and it's perhaps a similar theme here this evening. His team battling away, but giving Huddersfield little reason to worry so far. Ruffles into Wiles. The pressure from Hamilton. Jonathan Hogg. 375 in the league for him tonight for Huddersfield. Now his 12th season at the club. Sumu with a drop of the shoulder as he looks to ride the challenge and look to make the referees wide up for him there as he dived on top of the ball. But
come on then.
Huddersfield now can look to get bodies forward. Karoma into the Lincoln penalty area, going for goal. Shot blocked on its way.
I'm really trying hard to go forward.
Turton. Next to Bolker once again. Three players inside the penalty area. Joe Taylor slipping and sliding there and throwing his arms up in frustration that the ball wasn't sent in. Bit of room for Turton.
That's it, Marshall.
To Callum Marshall. His cross though is a poor one.
Straight out of play. Joe Taylor's not happy.
A few moments ago, Josh Corona working his way in from that left-hand side, but as you can see, the Lincoln players in the way, one of which was Tom Hamer.
Peterborough are winning now against Crawley 2-1. Barnsley and Reading still remain 0-0. Huddersfield and Lincoln still remains 0-0. Wigan and Bolton still remains 0-0. Wycombe and Shrewsbury still remains 0-0.
First touches by Marshall, who was blooded in his attempts to make that challenge and make the ball in the eyes of the referee, Ruben Ricardo.
Good news if you're a Wrexham fan. Is Wycombe's draw at the moment.
This evening now 66%. In which we are yet to have an attempt on target. Such a busy night in both League One and League Two, and a big game taking place between Blackpool and Reading. No score in that game so far.
Lincoln on the strong attack. What ball whipped in?
Sent in the cross. It wasn't the worst ball either.
Dangerous ball, that was. Well cleared.
Coleman, of course, a player who's been having a real influence. Lincoln's games recently, 5 goals in his last 6 matches, and he was the role of creator here. Just made a bit of space so that he could send in that cross. Collins went down.
Lincoln got a corner.
Tom Bayliss standing over, but he offering himself as a short option here. Talking to going on, Hammer and Hogg, the 2 players concerned. When it comes into the front post, it's flicked on into the net.
1-0 Lincoln.
And with their first attempt at goal of the night, Lincoln City get themselves ahead. The set piece which pays off for Michael Scubala's team.
We're bottling the playoffs, man. We're bottling it. We've bottled it. We've bottled the playoffs. This is just like confirmation. Literally, it's just like confirmation of us just bottling the playoffs.
There was Rico Hackett at the back post.
Oh, Pete's sake, man.
Rico Hackett credited with the goal. Toenail from the goal line. He was there to touch it in. Huddersfield caught out from a set piece. Now they have to find a way back in this game. 10 minutes to go until half time. A night on which Lincoln had not caused too much concern for Huddersfield.
Crawley are drawing now. 2-2. Crawley have just scored.
For the challenge on Makama, who's just starting to influence the game a little more. Making things awkward in and around Lee Nichols there as that corner came in, which was hooked on by Adam Jackson and touched away by Rico Hackett. So, positive position here for Michael Scavana's team. Huddersfield have only come back to win one game so far this season when they have conceded the opening goal. In comes the free kick. Nichols retreats back to his goal line. Brought down by Rowan, who looks to turn in on his left foot, but just finds himself turning into Kasumu. Well, it has been a worrying trend of results recently for Huddersfield, with 5 defeats in their last 7. Of course, they departed of the services of Michael Duff, turned to their former players and academy manager in John Worthington. He said it would be a roller coaster and there would be ups and downs. There would be difficult moments to navigate and negotiate here at the LNR Stadium. Having another tricky night. To step away from pressure. And Taylor, and it's a really well-timed challenge that comes in from Tom Hamer. To it like that, you have to get it right, and get it right Tom Hamer did. From Turton, just gets his body across and scrappy down in front of the technical areas, but it will be a Lincoln throw. Out, Lincoln got themselves into the lead. Watch the movement here of Jackson, just got a bit of room at the front post ahead of Volker. There was Hackett, sensing that the ball might be flicked his way. Goal of the season.
This is just absolutely ridiculous. I'm bottling it. Absolutely bottling it. It's unreal. Absolutely unreal.
Bayliss can come under pressure from Marshall.
See if I can get Facebook up and see what everyone's saying on X and social media. You know. Get off, that never went out. Oh, come on. It did not go out.
Has to plot away to get his side back into this game. Backdrop here of Lincoln Cathedral. Now Hackett is going to take it on, but he just skews his effort.
Steve says, well, it was good while it lasted.
Doesn't quite reach Taylor. Japs. Go back to Wiggins.
Cambridge have just scored against Wrexham for it to be 1-1. Wickham still drawing to Shrewsbury at this moment in time. So they're in the 40th minute now. So the League One table up at the top still remains Wrexham. Birmingham are drawing 1-1 to Bristol Rovers, I think.
Will give chase and he'll keep it in play as well. He's crossed though, cleared away.
So yeah, top still stands Birmingham, top 87 points. Wrexham still second on 78 points. Wickham 0-0. They lead on 75 points at the moment. Birmingham and Bristol Rovers is 1-1.
Marshall into the penalty area, but he was slightly watched. Who's a few interventions over the last 5 or 10 minutes was there once again. Swings it out to the far side where he finds Karoma. So keeping their eyes on him. Shooting opportunity here, and it was rather snatched at Jonathan Hall.
They're charging people £400 to watch this for next season. Wow. No. Incredible, man.
It goes down. Free kick to Lincoln, and another chance perhaps to send that ball into the Huddersfield penalty area. He's put more tackles in this game than any other player, Rico Hackett, but he's on the end of one there.
Well,
over this free kick.
43 minutes into the game. We just need more effort front players. That's all we need. A bit of heart. Just a little bit more heart.
Which is lighted up to the edge of the area.
It's not happening.
Davis. To find Gardner.
Yeah.
What?
Where have they left the equipment?
Down on the attack. Turton whips that ball in. It's a dangerous ball, and it goes out for a throw-in. Typical.
Quickly out of play over on the far side. Lincoln will just now run the clock down to take themselves through to half time. No shots on target in this first half.
Mansfield currently drawing to Charlton Athletic at this moment in time. The games between Blackpool and Reading are still 0-0. Wigan Athletic still 0-0 against Bolton Wanderers, and Wycombe Wanderers are still 0-0 to Shrewsbury Town. They are the only games that haven't got a goal in them yet. That's half time.
They find themselves a goal down. The Huddersfield players racing towards the changing room. The man whose goal separates the two
Lincoln
teams,
City.
Rico Hackett.
1-0.
From right on the goal line, 10 minutes before half time. It was from a corner routine. Adam Jackson got the first contact to help it across goal. And it was Hackett to just poke it home. So Lincoln find themselves ahead here at half time.
Let's don't.
Score in the R Stadium is Lincoln City.
Don't know what to say really. I can't really say much other than just they don't look like they can be asked. Let's just put it that way. But anyhow, anyway, guys, I'm going to go off for half time. I shall see you when the second half resumes. So, yeah, cheers, guys. Do appreciate you watching. Just bear with me just until half time's finished. Cheers. Right, so we're back. We are back, and yeah, the live score is still Lincoln City 1, Bristol Town 0.
To play from Tom Hayman. The fourth successive game tonight, Tom Hayman. That's the first time that he's been able to do that this season.
Oh, yeah.
Lincoln with got a great deal to play for, and their hopes on the playoffs surely got 12 points the gap. They would have to make up, but there is the chance for them to just move their way a little higher in the table before the season is done. Not too far from the playoffs last year, were they? Of course, just one position away after that fantastic conclusion to the campaign. Just couldn't.
Peterborough United have brought it back to 3-2. Important game between Blackpool and Reading is still 0-0.
Marshall, his cross is deflected, and Adam Jackson is there to steer it away.
Tell you, man. Well, greedy dog I have. A little miniature dash on. Being fat. Town.
Running through the bottom of your screen, and a reminder that the managers opting to make 4 changes from their weekend starting 11s here this evening. Free kick awarded to Huddersfield. By Volker, but it's one which breaks down and themselves a free kick.
Wrexham and Wycombe is now back on. Every game except from Blackpool and Reading, Leyton Orient and Burton, Peterborough and Crawley, and Wycombe and Shrewsbury and Bristol and Birmingham haven't kicked off yet again.
It's the header unopposed. Now Taylor.
Go on, Joe.
Heavy touch there, and Rowan was able to stand in the way, but Taylor back on the ball here. Marshall waiting in the middle. Wiles is inside the penalty area as well. As to is Josh Karoma. Assuming.
Just had a notification saying that Cambridge United are 2-1 up against Wrexham. And Josh Karoma lifted it over the bar. Yeah, Cambridge United 2, Wrexham 1.
He's frustrated with himself. Karoma is a good striker of the ball, and he worked that half a yard on the edge of the area.
Meaning that Wrexham's next 2 games are absolutely vital.
Will it be? We see John Worthington making a change or 2 here this evening.
Wrexham's next 2 games. Wrexham's next 2 games is Burton Albion at home on Saturday and Wigan away. Both at 12:30 kickoff. Yeah, and they're losing 2-1 to Cambridge. But they haven't. But FootMob hasn't put a name on yet, so it might be still 1-1-all.
Schools away form this season has been pretty decent, pretty reliable. As many wins away as they have at home.
Yeah.
They're equal.
Josh Stokes for Cambridge, or a penalty conceded by Lewis Brunt. Yeah.
Shown by Joe Gardner to charge that down from Oliver Turton. Gardner making his first start since coming to the club here. From Nottingham Forest.
All Wrexham fans can hope is that Wickham do not win or they lose to Shrewsbury, which potentially a draw might be the best result that they can hope for.
Really neatly done.
Lincoln still got the ball. Somehow manage.
A little behind there, James Collins. Now Hamilton.
One player from Lincoln won a 3v1 situation there. Absolutely ridiculous.
Which he needs a bit more tempo to it, although Lincoln won't be complaining given the situation they find themselves in. Successive start tonight. Lincoln goal for George Wickens.
I don't know what to say because I don't really want to be in League One next season. I really don't. But it's what we have to do. It's what we have to do. It really is what we're going to have to do. Ollie Fisher on Twitter's put, on X, he's put, I know others have said it, but I seriously can't remember Town having such a bunch of dislikable, talentless, spineless players representing the club.
Switching of the sides with Callum Marshall and Josh Corona. Marshall finding himself near left-hand side. Ball push forwards and Makama will give chase to it. Steps forward here, considers using another ball, but he's going to stick with the one he has and ready now to hold this one in to the Huddersfield penalty area. He gets plenty of distance on it. Once again, Huddersfield are considering a change down below us, and that change is going to happen. That's Sorensen, another who knows this ground very well indeed. Plenty of applause for him as well as he comes on to take the place of Oliver Turton. 3 seasons here at Lincoln. She made 115 league appearances and chipped in with 8 goals as well. Who offered plenty to Lincoln over those 3 years, and now on trying to tilt the tide in Huddersfield's favour. Much bigger night for Huddersfield here this evening than their hosts.
Can we leave Turton in Lincoln, says Cameron Steele. Karoma's put some weight on whilst being injured, says Jack.
He runs out of play.
HSE edits put, until Nagel's tax cat right, there is no reason to praise him. Yes, he is being ill-advised, but it's mental how he still doesn't realise it.
Soon into Wiles. Sends it back in field to find Hoguken.
So mentally fragile. Can't be arsed, lads.
The right angle on it.
Says Steve B.
A wasted opportunity there for Huddersfield as they look to try and get Sorensen into the game. A player who loves to tear forward.
Go on then. Come on, Wiles. Karoma's touched. Should be a free kick. Joe Taylor had all the space in the world.
What can Huddersfield create from this situation? Ben Wells showing plenty of interest in it. Plenty to consider here for George Wickens.
There's been a goal between Blackpool and Reading. Blackpool winning 1-0 against Reading. It's now 3-0 against Peterborough United for Crawley Town. The games that are only remains at 0-0 is Wigan Athletic and Bolton, and Wickham and Shrewsbury. Town got free kick. Skied over.
Really presentable opportunity, and no surprise to see that Josh Corona isn't happy with himself there. Sonny Kirby, the scorer of that Blackpool goal, which has them a goal up at home to Reading. 5 points between the sides coming into the night. As we see that Corona free kick again. McCann tossing away on this near side. Pearson sends it all the way back to his goalkeeper, Lee Nichols. Hopes it on to try and find Wiles, but McCann was able to intervene.
Stockport 2-0 up against Stevenage.
Opportunity, not too many to try and pick out in the middle.
Wrexham have just equalised to Cambridge United 2-0.
Kasumu. Taylor making his move in the middle. The cross comes in, cut out by Hamer. Has there been enough intent from Huddersfield? Since half time, much lower share of the ball than they had in the first half. 54% of it.
Sam Smith scored.
Goal, but still to have an attempt on target here tonight.
Blackpool are now 2-0 to the good against Reading.
Kasumu can't work it out to Sorensen, who wants to know why that ball wasn't given to him quicker. Bolger. With the ball to find Wiles, who will look to get a strike away here. Still with Wiles. He's throwing themselves in the way. Kasumu striking.
Town taking pot shots at this moment in time is absolutely unreal. Shouts of Mark Cartwright, get out of our club. You heard it first at Lincoln. Mark Cartwright, get out of our club. Sang at Lincoln City.
Right in the thick of it. Pearson. Ruffles. Corona. Sends in the cross. Wickens gets a long look at it.
Oh, Town got a corner. Shouldn't have been a corner, really, with the quality of the keeper, but that was a terrible mishandle. Barnsley have equalised against Exeter City. It's now 1-0. I think I might have mentioned it, but Mansfield have drawn level to Charlton. Yeah, and I definitely mentioned about Bristol's Rovers versus Birmingham. That's a draw. And caught by the keeper. Terrible corner. Absolutely terrible corner.
Had his head up, seeing what his options were, but holds on to it. To Campaign England at both under 16 and under 18 level.
See what that means for the Sky Bet League One table.
Vegas. Lincoln coming forward, seeking a second goal here, and they've got plenty of players ahead of the ball. That one, though, too far ahead of Hackett.
Yeah. Town are still in 8th position. If Bolton somehow manage to win, Bolton go above us some points as well, then we get pushed down to 9th. Blackpool are already winning. So if we lose this, Bolton win, Blackpool are 1 point behind us. And that would genuinely push us to 10th in League One. Oh dear. Oh, can't believe it. Well, I can believe it, because I could just see it coming. Wow. Barnsley are drawing as well at this moment in time, so we haven't got a cat in-house chance at the moment. Not a cat in-house chance. I'll be back. I'm just going for just 1 minute. I shall be back. But yeah, it's quite an interesting night tonight. Really, it's quite interesting. But I shall be back in just 2 minutes.
Freddie Draper preparing to come on for Lincoln. Huddersfield still searching for a way level in this game. Ruffles trips into a central position. Possession turned over, but Huddersfield back on the ball here with Marshall. Haven't got him into threatening positions enough in this game so far. Wiles. Still Wiles now. He does find Callum Marshall. That's just a touch too long to work out what he wanted to do there, Callum Marshall, and Huddersfield have to settle for a corner. Players inside the 6-yard box. A crowd for Wickens to try and get through, but before he gets there, it's flicked away by Jackson. We'll work short this time to Corona. Rolled across the edge of the penalty area.
Okay, so we're back. Any score changes whilst I've been gone? Town are really trying to go for the attack here. Ruffles just got... Oh, goodness. Okay, not good. Nothing good done. No, all scores pretty much the same since I last looked. Crazy, we're bottled the playoffs. I don't care how many games left. Couldn't give a toss. Well and truly bottled it now. If we lose this, we've well and truly bottled it. 2 home games in a row. Home support shite. The support at home is just as crap as what we actually have to experience. Watching it, watching us play. So it's bad on both ends in my eyes, to be honest. It's bad on both ends. Ah, dear me. If anyone's got anything to say, please put it down in the comments. I'd really appreciate that. I'll bring your comment up on the screen and have a bit of a chat about what we are witnessing this season and how much of a failure this season has been. It's unreal. Absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. 68 minutes in. Wish the game were over already. Feel like that after every game.
Or maybe some momentum was broken up by those substitutions. His Ruffles under pressure very quickly by Makama.
That's a free kick. Dragged him behind the collar. Josh Cromer on the ball. What are you blowing for now? Offside?
Sometimes he's himself in an offside position when he really shouldn't have been. Approaching the final 20 minutes here. Still leading by a goal to nil. They seem happy to protect what they have. Haven't had an attempt at goal since half time. Huddersfield have had 4, which have been on target.
Oh, wow.
Just starting to show a bit more adventure, a bit more boldness, a bit more willingness to get players forward.
Marshall's getting pickpocketed, for Pete's sake.
Corona. Now Wiles. The one for him to try and create something with. Hamilton.
Lincoln clear. Straight out for a throw. Sorensen's on. See how much of a difference that makes. Probably. You see this one on. Kasuma, you'd have all the time in the world, man.
To Ruffles. 30 minutes now since Lincoln had an attempt at goal in this game. Helps it out to Sorensen.
Sorensen's walking straight past him. No execution in the pass. Oh. Oh. Lincoln on the attack now. Going out for a throw into Lincoln, I think, maybe. Or a throw in. No, it's going to throw into the still. Oh, wow. Sorensen's taking it. Evans is coming on. I don't know who will be coming off. Anthony Evans.
They need a bit of a spark in this game. They need someone to bring them to life. Will it be Anthony Evans? Been on his best run of successive starts, Anthony Evans, since the beginning of the campaign, having started the previous 6 matches. A couple of goals for him so far this season, but 6 assists as well.
This patient build-up play is doing my head in. Free kick down.
Appeared to be under severe pressure by Hamilton, but the free kick awarded, a free kick which is not allowed to be taken quickly. Substitution now.
George Evans. Evans coming on.
The player replaced.
For Bolker. It looks like Chuera is trying to come on as well.
Going to make another change as well as Ruben Ruskin.
Oh, Ruben Ruskin's on for Callum Marshall. Another 18 minutes left yet.
And sweeps in the free kick. Able to deal with it and hammered away where it's retrieved by Sorensen. Kasuma. The pressure from both sides.
Lincoln's still on the attack here.
Advantage by Ruben Ricardo. Draper works it to Mukamah.
Great save by Nichols.
Cleared away by Sorensen.
Lincoln on the dangerous attack here. Oh, and it's gone out for a throw-in.
Plenty behind that.
Love it. Burton Albion beating Leyton Orient 2-1 as it stands at this moment in time. So I think that pushes Town up by 1 position at this moment, maybe.
It's the 40th minute of the match.
Town going to the attack. Rubens on the ball. Got Ruffles in for support. Ball into the box.
towards the back post. Wickens thought about it.
It's gone for a foul for Lincoln.
The assistant over on the far side, it's Josh Corona.
Rotherham United now 2-0 up against Northampton Town. Hoofed up by Josh Ruffles. Town on the attack again. Wiles can't hit the ball to his man. Loses the ball.
Good enough in the final third from Huddersfield so far this evening with 14 minutes left to play. And 10 attempts at goal now, and not a single one
And lost the ball again.
has been on target. Lincoln have had just 4 touches inside the Huddersfield box here this evening. Well done by Kasumu, who gets the free kick. Down by Sorensen. Spaced up by Jeffries. Looks it back to Evans.
Sorensen ball in. Great punch out by the keeper.
Assured goalkeeping from George Wickens.
George Evans just trying. Kasuma's got the ball. Josh Corona passes it back to Hogg. Hogg's to Sorensen. Sorensen passed it, low driven pass. Lost possession. Lincoln on the attack. Won the ball back. Kasumu, and now the ball is with Matthew Pearson.
Ruskin. Works it back to Ruskin, who wants a handball. That's not coming, and Lincoln in possession here. Settled for the throws. The seconds continue to.
Just gonna go and get my laptop, charge it because it's just died on me.
Perhaps with a bit more pace and intent. And the Grandals is going to come on here. More to play this.
I'll keep checking the scores over and over. Stockport now 3-0 up against Stevenage.
Statistic from Huddersfield, which I referenced. 10 attempts at goal here tonight. None on target. 4 times as many touches in the opposition box. 64% of the ball as well. Laid off by Taylor, who's had so little to.
I might have mentioned it already, but Rotherham United 2-0 up against Northampton.
Could still, of course, have a say in this game against the club he served so well on loan last season. A couple more changes being made. On comes Joe Hodge. Kasumu replaced. Remember, Tariwa is also coming on and take the place of Josh Corona. So we're into the final 10 minutes.
Thank goodness for that.
Worthington has rolled the dice. He's made all the changes that he can make here tonight. 5 made. And the shot taken on here, an ambitious attempt.
Assume. Oh my days. Oh.
Might just have more opportunities to break it.
Oh, they had a clean on pass there. Kasuma's won the ball back onto Sorensen. Sorensen tries clearing it. Lincoln goes and takes it out for a foul throw. Charlton Athletic have just retaken the lead. It's now 2-1 against Mansfield for them. Lincoln on the strong attack.
To Hodge. Evans dispossessed, but in the ball front forwards. Reaper there to cut that one out, to prevent it reaching Ruskin. Time ticking down. Nico Hackett's goal 10 minutes before half time. Still separating the two sides. Be a damaging night. Huddersfield's hopes of making the top 6. Worthington watching on. So just created enough here tonight. Worked themselves into some good positions, but still looking to find a way level in this game.
Good ball.
Ruskin.
Ruben Rushkin's on the ball. Passes it into Karoma. Not Karoma. Kasumu. Oh no, it was Trower. Whatever his name is.
Into the final third once again, and nothing coming of it. Put the ball out of his feet, but he lost his footing. We've seen a few players slipping tonight.
Oh.
The front forwards by Evans. Some steps across.
Joe Hodge is on the ball. Making good ground. Wasted pass. Tries winning the ball back. Not a chance. Hamilton from Lincoln is fouled. Now free kick to Lincoln. 85 minutes almost gone.
Down his fist as we now tick into the final 5 minutes of the evening here. Just drew the foul, Hamilton, and then very delighted. Randalls. Rowan. Stops the run of Freddie Draper.
Lincoln still managed to win the ball. Great defending by Hogg. Great ball by Hogg. Through ball to Joe Taylor. Oh, Joe Taylor just tries giving it to Wiles. Wiles does not make a frigging run, does he? There's no run.
Pitiful going forwards for Huddersfield here tonight. Really good opportunity initially as Ruskin found himself in a bit of room, but Taylor unable to time his run, to curve his run, to remain onside.
Not good at all. Absolutely, it's not good at all, this.
Makama. Survivor said that it's crazy how much potential Makama has. Really caught the eye with his recent run of form. And the hat-trick that he scored in the 5-0 win here against Bristol Rovers as Matty Pearson tumbles and gets the decision he was hoping for.
No, not a chance.
Seems quite the chase on here, and Rowan will be able to watch it out of play. It is fading Huddersfield's chances here this evening. Still work to be done for Michael Scubala's side. Huddersfield were hoping that they could get themselves back into the Championship at the first time of asking after their relegation last season. It is their first time in the third tier since 2012. This will be a 6th defeat in 8 games. They are running out of gas at exactly the wrong time in the sharp end of the season. Worthington scratching his head. Just hasn't been good enough from his team here tonight. Still time for them though to save something from this night as Makama uses his body ever so well, steps away from Ruffles and goes down, but the whistle had already gone.
Get this game over and done with already.
Hamilton. Hamilton's header. Hooked on by Hodge.
Still onside there.
Picked up by Draper. All eyes in a moment on Oliver Mackey, the 4th official, to see for how much longer this night will go on.
How many minutes of extra time? 3 minutes. Thank goodness for that.
The end of this game, perhaps surprising considering how many substitutions we've seen in this second half. Huddersfield have to get a move on. Ruffles charged down. Good work, good honest work by Ben House. Who's waited so long for a goal. He hasn't scored since the sides met back in December, game in which Lincoln led by 2-0, but Huddersfield struck very late in the game to earn a point. Could they do the same here again tonight?
Probably not, no. 1 minute of extra time's already gone.
Now Ben Wiles. It's his setup, looks into the box, sends in across the Requa, heads it behind, and Huddersfield have a corner.
Lee Nichols is coming up. That just shows you how desperate it is.
If they could earn a point, it might prove to be a very valuable one here. Caught a fist in with real intent. Plenty of pace on it, punched away by Wickens. Chariwa guides it towards the back post. Lincoln get it away, but only as far as the edge of the area. Wiles slips. His ball into the box, headed away. Now it's back with Nichols. Look how far forward he still is here. Into the final minute we now find ourselves. Requa gets something on it, and Huddersfield still threatening here. Chariwa. His cross deflected. It'll be tricky to get away, but it's bumped out of play.
30 seconds left.
Oh, it has to go all the way back to Nichols. No attempt on target tonight for Huddersfield. Can they find one later on? Here in comes the crosses.
Game's over, 10 seconds left. We've pretty much just bottled promotion tonight, bottled playoffs tonight. We've bottled the playoffs tonight. Yeah, that's it. Bottled playoffs. We have bottled the playoff tonight.
Victory here to end Huddersfield's playoff hopes. It wasn't a classic, but it brings 3 points to Michael Scavala's team.
Bottled it.
The only goal
Absolutely bottled it.
Before half-time, touched in on the goal line by Rico Hackett. And it was enough to earn all 3 points here tonight for Lincoln City. For Huddersfield, it is a 6th defeat now in their last 8 games. They are running out of steam at the wrong time of the season. Another frustrating day at the office for the interim boss, John Worthington, whose players were not able to come up with the response they were seeking after their beating at Charlton at the weekend. Lincoln victorious. The full-time score here at the LNER Stadium. It finishes Lincoln City 1, Huddersfield Town 0. So John Worthington left scratching his head here. And right when his side just didn't offer enough in the final third, as Michael Scavala has a word or two with Joe Taylor, who of course played for him in the second half of last season. Where does this leave their hopes moving into those playoff places? It is so tight right now in that battle, and they'll feel that they can still make it up. They're not too far away, but they have to start finding results, because this run of form is taking them in the wrong direction. Not a single attempt on target in the game. It's the first time they've not had an attempt on target in a game in League One this season. And this for a team that have plenty of attempts at goal. Usually they did have 10 tonight, but not a single one of them could test George Wickens. For Michael Scavala, and he's delighted with his players and the resilience that they showed to get themselves over the line. They got their goal, And they protected that lead so well. Not too many moments of worry or concern for them as the clock ticked down. They have a very difficult run in Lincoln. They're going to play some of the best teams in the league before all is said and done. But reason for them to celebrate here tonight. Michael Scamala orchestrates the crowd. Next up for them, a trip to Charlton at the weekend. And then the next time they walk out here at home, they'll be taking on Shrewsbury, who of course are having such a difficult season. On which his team had just 35% of the ball. And from that, they had 5 attempts at goal. The job done. Leaves Huddersfield scratching their heads and wondering if it is going to change for them, if they can find form once again this season. A happy home crowd here at the LNER Stadium as Lincoln beat Huddersfield Town by 1-0. So let's take a look at the numbers from the game. Well, Huddersfield having not too far off twice as much possession and having twice as many attempts as well. But
not single shot from 10 shots on target. Not one. Not one at all. Not one.
Many a clearance. Look at that, 35 made through the course of the evening. Accuracy numbers not particularly high, particularly from the home side, but they have a more direct style and they're not a possession-based team. Single yellow card shown this evening by our referee, Ruben Ricardo. It wasn't too tricky a game for him to officiate. Huddersfield, as much as they have the ball, couldn't do a great deal with it. So let's take a look then at the key moments from the contest here tonight. The LNER Stadium. Well, Huddersfield certainly settled in.
Bolton Wanderers ended up winning. Well, the winning 1-0 against Wigan Athletics, so that pushes us down to 10th or 9th. Yeah.
Clear-cut chances they just couldn't create. They didn't make a single one in the first half. Josh Corona trying his luck there, but saw his effort blocked on its way to goal. The times he got himself in one-on-one situations, looking to take on Tendai Darigwa. Getting himself in the way there. So Lincoln struggling to make things happen, but 10 minutes before half-time came the game's decisive moment. The corner flipped on by Adam Jackson. And Rico Hackett just touching it over the line, just in the nick of time. Would have been his captain's goal. Just watch Jackson here, getting that separation from Radinho Volker. Hackett leaving nothing to chance as he touched that ball home. Would have proved to be the only goal of the evening.
Right, well, another disappointing match as per usual. Not looking forward to Saturday, and I'm not looking forward to Tuesday either. Can't be arsed. I cannot be arsed. I just can't be arsed. I genuinely just cannot be bothered. But anyway, thanks to all that have joined my live stream for today. I do really appreciate it. Any likes or subscriptions will mean a lot, so thank you very much, and have a good evening. Have a good rest of your day.
To try and bring Huddersfield back into the game. He had a good opportunity to do so here, a free kick